Dragon Ball Super Chapter 84 just recently came out, and the community has been talking about a lot of different topics. Talks ranging from Bardock's character over the last couple of chapters and the wish that he made about him wanting his sons to strive, Goku and Raditz, and a lot of people have been talking about how all Goku's feats have been negated because of the wish, and totally not marking the whole video. Shout out to the GOAT, but I really like that's a whole video in itself. But the thing that's really been bugging me is there's one panel in the newest chapter, chapter 84. In the panel, when Vegeta talks, he brings up about burdens and Saiyan pride. I'm gonna have the panel up on the screen. And while I'm reading it, I was kind of upset, and I saw Tulina Mark also tweet about this like later on during the day after the chapter came out. And I was thinking to myself, what really is Saiyan pride anymore in Dragon Ball Super? That was the first thing I thought about. I was pretty upset about it. I wasn't like really upset, but I was just like, bro, why does Vegeta keep on using this term Saiyan pride? That's just like a thing where in like the Saiyan saga, Frieza saga, maybe the Cell saga, but after that it's just like, bro, like at this point it feels more like a catchphrase than anything else. Now I read this and the question pops up, what Saiyan pride is. So I really want to go back and dissect Vegeta's character real quick in this video and talk about the Prince of All Saiyans and what Saiyan pride really means. That's going to be the whole point of this video. I really just want to talk with you guys and discuss, and I want you guys to tell me down below what Saiyan pride really is. First, I want to talk about the Saiyan saga. In the Saiyan saga, that was the first time this whole phrase Saiyan pride got brought up. Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa are perfect examples of Saiyan pride inside the series. The whole purpose of Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa were to show off a different side of Goku if Goku wasn't pampered and never hit his head. Raditz tells Goku he is an alien and all about his race and pride. That was the first time where we seen Saiyan pride and low-class warriors and high elites and everything like that. Then Vegeta's Saiyan pride shows throughout the Saiyan saga when he is fighting Goku and he keeps calling him a low-class Saiyan and he can't lose because of his pride of his people, and he couldn't lose to somebody who's that low compared to him because of his pride. And people could also argue with Vegeta has a lot of pride. In the Frieza saga, Vegeta's whole character arc was about avenging his people from Frieza while avenging their pride. So the whole pride thing still holds weight in the series because Vegeta's pride and his people's pride for what Frieza did to his race, the genocide and everything about it. He was even so determined to be Frieza that we seen something that Vegeta never did before in the series, because during this time, you know, Vegeta as somebody who would kill somebody just for even being useless. Of perfect example of what he did to Nappa, but he's here working with Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin just to beat Frieza and Pride and all this other stuff and becoming the whole legendary Super Saiyan and all that. Well, that's what he delusionally believed that he was. Now, past this Frieza saga, even the Cell saga, you could still say this whole Saiyan pride is, even though it kind of is more annoying because Vegeta is risking the whole cast just for his own pride. At this point, I didn't really think it's Saiyan pride. I think it's just more Vegeta's pride getting in the way. In the Cell saga, when Vegeta is Super Vegeta and he's fighting second form Cell, he is clearly 100% capable of defeating Cell. The whole cast knows it. Everybody knows who's watching at home. Vegeta is 100% capable of beating Cell. Cell knows Vegeta is arrogant because he has his own DNA and his own personality of Vegeta inside of him, and he manipulates Vegeta into believing that if he goes perfect he would lose, and if Vegeta's pride and arrogance gets in the way and lets Cell transform, take 18, and then the whole, you know, Cell Saga, Gohan, Goku, everything else happens, all because Vegeta and his pride got in the way. This is where I believe Saiyan pride isn't really there anymore in the series. I think it's just more of a Vegeta thing at this point. It's not really about Saiyan pride. It's just Vegeta is using Saiyan pride in a way to like cover up his bad behavior and things that he did throughout this series during this part. Even next thing I want to talk about is the Majin Vegeta scene. We hear Vegeta say something to Babidi. Everybody knows the famous scene, Vegeta screaming, "I'll never let you take away my pride." Bingo, that's what it is. It's his pride. Throughout the whole series, we've seen all these Saiyans. Well, not that many Saiyans, but we've seen a good amount of Saiyans talking about Saiyan pride, Saiyan pride, Saiyan pride. Really, it's just pride of Vegeta. Vegeta is really referencing his own pride throughout the whole series, I believe. Vegeta uses the phrase Saiyan pride as more like a motto or a catchphrase. For like example, Gurren Lagann, Kaminan, Simon, they live by the code of believe in me that believes in you and piercing the heavens and breaking their limits. I think Vegeta is doing the same thing in that type of way, but he's using Saiyan pride to fuel his own pride and his own beliefs in the way that he lives life. He would rather die than let his pride be shattered, or he would rather die than be humiliated and giving his 100. I don't really think Saiyan pride really is a real thing, so I don't like how they still attach it to Vegeta's character still, especially in Dragon Ball Super in the latest chapter. They bring up the burden of Saiyans and Saiyan pride. I'm just like, bro, that's so played out nowadays and everything. But yeah, in Dragon Ball Z, every character, every race in Dragon Ball Z have their own pride and philosophies that they live by and motives. Goku has his own pride that he lives by. He wants to be the strongest. He wants to be the strongest. He wants to fight people at their fullest and everything. So everybody has their own motives and pride and everything. The closest thing I could think of to what Saiyan pride really is that Vegeta has mentioned is recently, I think it was chapter 83 of Dragon Ball Super, where Bardock is fighting Gas, and he's like, yeah, Saiyans, all we really do is fight to the fullest and all that other stuff. Bardock is like the closest thing I can see to a Vegeta talking about Saiyan pride, and Saiyans all fight to the death. They'll rather die with honor and everything. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that down below in the comments. Yeah, Saiyan pride isn't real. Well, it is real to a certain extent, but I don't like how they keep on bringing it up and using it again. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you guys feel about this video. Peace.